And a special thanks and shout out to Community Ford Lincoln, a certified black label dealership in Bloomington, Indiana, for allowing me to come out and film this 2019 Ford Mustang Bullitt. Hello everyone. Today let's take a detailed, in-depth walk-around look at this brand new 2019 Ford Mustang. This is a newly released Bullitt edition shown in dark Highland Green metallic and features the black leather interior with the Recaro seats and green accent stitching. Sadly, this car is a sold unit, so I wasn't able to film a test drive portion of this walk-around video. 50 years ago, a Highland Green Mustang GT390 fastback thrilled audiences and tore up the streets of San Francisco in the hottest, most iconic car chase scene ever. And for the 50th anniversary, the Bullitt packs all the fire and fury of the original with 50 years of technological advancements. First shown as a pre-production prototype in January of 2018 in Detroit at the North American International Auto Show, the Bullitt was built as a special edition model to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the movie Bullitt. The new car was shown alongside the original Elenor car on the show stand. Naturally, the Bullitt is rear-wheel drive. It is powered by a 5-liter 307 cubic inch Coyote dual overhead cam 32 valve all aluminum V8 with a cross-plane crankshaft and revised PCM calibrations. Also includes a high-flow intake manifold and larger throttle bodies found in the GT350 Voodoo V8. It creates 480 horsepower at 7,000 RPM, 420 pound-feet of torque at 4,600 RPM. It is good for 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds, with a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in 9.6 seconds. Quarter mile is reached at 12.6 seconds at 115 miles per hour and features a top speed of 163 miles per hour. With a 16-gallon fuel tank, the Mustang Bullitt consumes 5.6 gallons per 100 miles driven. EPA fuel economy estimates are 15 miles per gallon city, 24 highway with an 18 miles per gallon average. The sole available transmission on the Bullitt is a 6-speed MT82 manual transmission with rev match technology and launch control. And as you can see from the inset image, it does display the current gear and the thin film transistor instrument cluster. While in my opinion the Bullitt franchise is getting a bit old, the actual Bullitt Mustang is quite the performance machine. Sitting just below the GT350 cars with their Voodoo V8 engines and sporting 20 more horsepower than the standard GT cars, the Bullitt is quite the performer, and with the fully independent magneto-rheological adaptive suspension and active dual exhaust with the nitro plate finish, the Bullitt drives as well as it sounds. Around the rear, the Bullitt remains very similar to the GT Mustangs except for the Bullitt roundel on the rear deck lid, and no Mustang logo anywhere on the exterior. Of course, the signature LED sequential turn indicators remain. Thankfully, the Bullitt remains as understated as Steve McQueen himself. As you can see down below, it does have the quad exhaust tips finished in the nitro plate powder coat. The profile of the Bullitt is standard Mustang, but with the dark Highland Green metallic paint and gloss black wheels, the car has a menacing stance. The only thing I would like to see changed is a deletion of the chrome window trim for gloss black trim instead. Steering is electronically assisted variable rate, rack and pinion with 3 position settings for comfort, normal, and sport selections. Wheels are 19-inch gloss black painted aluminum torque thrust style wheels. Tires are sticky Michelin Pilot Sports with the fronts measuring 255/40 ZR19 and rears measuring 275/40 ZR19. Brakes are 4-wheel Brembo high-performance disc brakes with 6-piston front calipers and 13-inch rear brakes with single-piston calipers. Around the front, gone are all references to this being a Mustang. No badges, scripts, or Ford logos or anything of that nature are present. What you do have are the aggressive automatic LED headlamps with the signature 3-bar LED driving lights and low-mounted LED turn indicators with integral fog lamps. Despite not having any badging, what you do get is a very aggressive front fascia with large Aston Martin-esque wide-mouth grills with gloss black mesh inserts, an unfortunate chrome trim bordering the grille, which should be black, and a far more aggressive lower valance and spoiler. For the most part, the Bullitt is stock Mustang GT with small, subtle differences to make it unique. Alright, now let's take a listen to the engine note. Equipped with Ford's Intelligent Access Smart Key Access System, by keeping the key fob in your purse or pocket, you're able to lock and unlock the vehicle doors. To lock the door, simply locate the rear portion on the door handle and press it. To unlock, simply grab the handle as you would open it. And inside is pretty much stock Mustang, fare some Bullitt trim that's unique. As you can see, you do have their optional Recaro bucket seats. Door cards are soft vinyl and plastic. They also feature accent green stitching with perforated inserts, satin aluminum trim. And you've got power heated mirrors with LED turn repeaters. Of course, you also have power windows and power door locks as standard equipment. And moving down, you do have the satin silver Bullitt tread plates, satin aluminum sport pedals. And you also have a push-out, slide-out, flocked storage tray in the instrument panel, trunk release button, headlamp controls with automatic headlamps. You've also got your fog lamp control, as well as your instrument panel bright and dim, leather wrap, tilt and telescoping steering column, and as you can see, this vehicle is equipped with the optional Recaro Sport bucket seats. They are heavily bolstered and do offer a great amount of support. They do have green accent stitching with the green stitch Recaro logo. However, most people will opt probably for the standard Mustang seats as they are more comfortable for everyday use. Alright, and pan through the interior and show a little more details. As you can see, nice fluid, easy to use, electrically assisted power steering. It's very nice and reactive. Satin aluminum trim on the steering wheel spokes, as well as black accent stitching. It is multifunction controls for audio, climate, and as well as your Bluetooth and trip computer controls and cruise controls. 12-inch thin film transistor high definition instrument cluster is completely reconfigurable. By pressing the mode toggle switch on the dashboard, you're able to cycle through your drive modes. Each setting does have different visual displays. Overall, the system is very nice and very responsive. Alright, panning over the top of the dash, on each part of the binnacle, you do have green accent stitching on the vinyl trim. Center portion of the dash does feature the Bang & Olufsen speaker. Dash trim is unique to the Bullitt. It is the spin drift aluminum. 2 air vents on either side of your auxiliary gauges. You do have oil pressure, and you've also got your vacuum pressure gauge. Down below, Ford's 8-inch Sync 3 touchscreen display. It is a very nice touchscreen system and very responsive. It does feature pinch to zoom as well as swipe gestures. Dual zone automatic climate control, Sirius XM satellite radio, GPS navigation are all standard equipment. Placing the vehicle in reverse. Does activate the backup camera. It does feature active guidance lines, and it also works in conjunction with the ParkSense parking sensors. Redundant controls for audio and climate controls are down below the screen. And lower still, you do have your engine start button, your 4-way hazard switch, also stability control, 3-mode steering control, as well as your drive mode selector. Moving down the center console, it does a nice soft padded vinyl. It does feature the iconic white cue ball shifter with the shift pattern blazoned on top, white accent stitching on the shifter boot. You've also got dual front cup holders and satin aluminum trim. Nice padded center armrest, which features a nice amount of storage. It is illuminated, features a 12-volt power point and USB port. It also features the same green accent stitching. Overall, the interior of the Bullitt is a very nice, comfortable place to be, especially of a car of this class. Overhead, on the driver's side sun visor, you have a 3-channel HomeLink universal garage door opener, 2 overhead map lights. You've also got your automatic dimming rearview mirror. And sun visors do feature LED illumination on the vanity mirrors. The sun visors also slide out on extensions. Alright, let's take a look at the rear seat. To flip the seats up, there's a lever in the center back portion of the seat. You just pull up and the seat back will fall forward. Rear seat is strictly 2 passengers. They are sculpted individual bucket seats and a 50-50 split fold seat backs. Folding the seats is easy just by locating the tether loops at the top of the seat and pulling forward. They do fold nice and flat. Alright, 3 ways to open the trunk lid. You can press the button beside the steering column on the driver's side. And in the license plate mount, there is a soft membrane switch that you can press to open the trunk lid. Or you could just double press the key fob button and that'll open the trunk. The trunk area, especially for a car of this class, is very nice and spacious. It does feature a 29.5-inch lift-over height with a capacity of 14.3 cubic feet. It is a nice and flat load floor. Very decent, especially for a sports car of this size. Underneath the mat, in lieu of a spare tire, you do have a tire inflation kit. Alright, and this does conclude our in-depth walk-around look at the 2019 Ford Mustang Bullitt. We hope you enjoyed the review. If you liked this video and would like to see more like that, comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And also, check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews. As always, thanks for watching.